Hi everyone, my name is Salwa Suzy and I am your only certified relationship and sex coach from South Sudan. So today I am going to talk about two ways to make a man yours or two ways to make a man whatever you want him to be. Today I want to dedicate this video to married women in particular, married women. But of course, if you're not married, you can still learn from this video. But I am specifically speaking to married women. Two ways to make that man yours. Number one, honor. Honor your husband. Every man responds to honor. Every man wants to be honored by his wife. Every man wants to be honored. Once a woman understands how to honor her husband, and I don't mean honor in a hypocritical way like you people understand it. I mean honor indeed. You heal him, you respect him, make him a king in his own palace. You can't have your husband leave home, go out all day at work, he's being humiliated, has a difficult boss to work with, a difficult co-workers to deal with, life is kicking him from every direction, and then he comes back home and all you have to offer him is more humiliation. You are supposed to be his safe place. When he feels beaten up out there, he's supposed to be running to you. You're supposed to be his solace, his place of solace. Married women, I am talking to you, learn to honor your husbands. When you don't give a man honor, you drive him out. He's gonna look for that somewhere else. Let me tell you one thing, as human beings in general, we all deserve to be respected. We all deserve kindness. If you do not have kindness and respect in your own home, I don't know what else you have to offer. If you cannot honor your husband, I don't know who else you're gonna honor. If you can't respect your husband, I don't know how you expect your children to respect him. As a woman or as a wife, you set the table in your own home. Married women learn to honor your husbands. Honor him, respect him, pamper him. By the way, men also do want attention and they also do want affection from their wives. They will not communicate it. No, they will not. But men also do seek for attention and affection from their wives. So pamper him. Make him feel loved. Make him feel appreciated. You chose him for a reason. There's a reason you married this man. There's a reason you stuck with him. When you speak to him, don't just rant your words at him. Speak to him like a human being. Acknowledge him. Respect him. Honor him. Every man wants to be honored by his wife. Number two reason or number two thing that a woman can do to keep her husband to herself. Somebody said food. You've all heard of this theory that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. I disagree with that. That is not true. That probably worked back in the day. But today, in today's world, that is not true. How many good restaurants are out there that can actually do really, really good food? There's so many. So are you saying that every time this man goes out to these very good restaurants and gets to eat this really good food, he's gonna fall in love with whoever cooked it? No. There are so many men out there who can actually cook better than women. I know some who can really cook really good food, better than women. The way to a man's heart is not through food. It is not. Number one, honor. Number two, fulfill his sexual needs. I know most of you are going to disagree with this, but let's put this theory to test. How many South Sudanese women are out there that can actually cook really, really well? But are their men in check? No. The way to a man's heart is not through his stomach. It is honor, the first one, and number two, fulfill his sexual needs. See, the problem with our society is that every time a woman complains that something isn't going right in her marriage, this is what we tell her. Go to the mountain and pray. Go to church and pray. Fast for a week. Don't do this or don't do that. We are such a hypocritical society. We don't tell people the truth. We manipulate situations around. I don't have a problem with prayer. I'm a Christian and I don't take my spiritual life for granted. But even the Bible says it. Faith without works is dead. Why are you going to the mountain? Is your husband at the mountain? What are you doing in church? Is your husband at church? Your problem is at home, so go home and fix your problems. Your problem is with your husband. Go to your husband and fix it with him. If you can give your husband honor, you can fulfill his sexual needs. You can then pray. Bring in your food. The home is settled. The home is settled. But we don't like to accept this truth because we always want to look for an alternative. We always want to put the blame on someone else. If you don't put the work into your marriage, it is not going to work. Marriage is full of sacrifices, full of compromises. But you have to put in the work to make it what you want it to be. Yes, prayer is good, but make sure that you're praying as well as doing something. I'm going to leave you with those two. Honor your husband. Fulfill his sexual needs so he can live longer. Oh yes. And then you can pray and you can make him that good food.